You're probably wondering why I'm surrounded by a giant mess. Well, some might call it a dump. This is my kingdom, my garage, all right? And if you're wondering what we're going to do today, we're going to take a deep look at my little trailer here that I plan to make into what is called a square drop camper. In addition, I'm also wearing very comfortable shoes. If you're interested in those shoes, I'll be referencing them more later in this little show. All right, get ready. Oh, look at those Xero shoes. All right, so here is the trailer that I plan to modify into a square drop. And it's pretty light. These are Harbor Freight, and you can assemble this yourself if you so choose. You can also buy pre-built trailers. I recommend going the pre-built route just because this was such a pain in the butt putting this thing together. It's worse than IKEA. Directions suck. It is registered in the state I'm in because they require that the trailer be registered. In other states, they do not, which is great on those free states. I live in a non-free state currently, but like you can see that the max weight capacity is 1,720 pounds. In total, it close to, like when it's fully assembled and everything, the max weight is close to 2,000, which is right in line with what I plan to use to carry it, which is that sweet little thing right there. So yeah, I want to build something that's not taller than the Sienna and also is not past the max weight capacity for the Sienna, which is close to 3,500 pounds. Ultimately, the build out, I really want it to just be like 1,000 pounds at most. So this should be really light so I can pack it with gear and everything for camping. But yeah, what I plan on doing is building out sidewalls because it currently stands, the dimensions of this are 4x8, which is really small. What I plan to do is, I've seen some people take it. Let me kind of get in here. All right, I got my handy dandy little selfie stick. So what I really want to do here is I want to take it and frame it out. So I'll take 2x4s and I'll make a frame that extends on the actual frame itself. And then I'll put a plywood base on it. And then from there, it's kind of like choose your own adventure of what I plan on doing because I haven't thought that far ahead. The main thing is I need more floor space because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fit a family of 4 in there. This is the adventure. So there's me and my wife and 4 kids. We ultimately want this to be something that we can use in Alaska and that we can use to protect our family from bears because bears are very prevalent. That's kind of the cruddy part of like a tent is that if a bear comes in there, swipes at it, boom, it's done. This will be a 1/4-inch plywood walling with insulation, so it'll be usable all year round. The frame itself is like pretty fixable, so if I blow out the axle, really easy to replace it. So it's a very simplistic rig once it's all said and done. But that being said, this is gonna take a minute to do, and I'm gonna be going through and inviting you to come along and see this. There are several people on YouTube that have created like teardrops and half square, and they're all really good setups, but they really haven't shown like what are the steps of doing so. So the first thing first is we're gonna clear this off. We're gonna make it down to the base frame. I've used this as a utility trailer in the past, and you can kind of see the mulching that was on there and it left that nice little black stain. So we're gonna go through it. You're gonna be on this journey with me. You're gonna get to see this in all of its glory. And hopefully it's something beautiful at the end because usually beauty follows function. So if we can make this look beautiful, generally it's gonna function pretty well. So that's the main plan. Oh, and another thing too, I wanna make this as simple as possible, something that like an actual dad can do. I've seen the videos on YouTube and these guys have crazy freaking setups. Like they have these magical workshops filled with all the tools you can imagine. I don't have that, and I think a lot of people don't have that. Like we don't have magical welders and all these great like planing tools and cutting tools. Man, I got some power tools and some can-do attitude, and we're gonna make this thing work. It's gonna be safe too. That's the main concern. So my goal here is to make something that anyone can reproduce and not need multiple $1,000s worth of tools and an awesome workspace to make it. It's gonna be family friendly, and hopefully you can take what I've learned and modify your own stuff and create your own rig for your family and utilize it, and you know, we can all swap stories later on YouTube. Yeah, and just so you guys are tracking, this is all powered by these Xero shoes that are super comfortable, that keep me strong. Click on the link below, get your Xero shoes today, because they'll be gone someday. I don't know when, but eventually everything must go. But today, you can have your Xero shoes. So please click on the link below. If you like the episodes and everything, go ahead and subscribe. It helps me out. And then it lets you know that the newest content when it comes out, because it's gonna be a months-long process. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to DM me, whatever it may be. All right, take it easy.